Hey everyone, I'm Daze Chupacabra. Welcome in and welcome back. Today we are continuing Song of Horror, Episode 3, A Twisted Trail. So let's see if I can make it through this without getting anyone else dead. So grab a snack, sit back, and be prepared to get scared.
That had not been a nightmare. I was awake. For certain. It was a hallucination. A hallucination like those described by Faber in his letter, shortly before hanging himself from a beam in his office. A hallucination. Or something worse. Much worse.
Much worse.
Any good to return the music box to its owner? Husher might have the answer. But his whereabouts was still unknown, and his trail seemed to have gone cold as the days passed by. Perhaps in his office, somewhere in his papers. Among the documents he was researching, delving into the box's origins. Maybe there would be some clue in there as to where he had gone, or what he had done. Something that would help us to follow his footsteps. I had to find Sebastian Husher, but this time, my life depended on it.
You right?
Rene Artigas, the officer who found Faber's body, contacted me right away. He wanted to know Husher's whereabouts and his potential connection to Faber's death. Grace, a PhD student and Husher's mentee, and Professor Nassiri, one of his associates, gladly agreed to give us a hand with the search. They used to stay up late working in Husher's office, so that seemed like a good place to start.
We had no idea how serious the situation was. If we'd known about his family, those poor children.
I hope we can at least find out what exactly he was after, and where he went.
There are some papers on his desk that haven't been touched since he left. We have a good chance of finding something there.
Lately, I feel like something odd has gotten into Professor Husher. I mean, apart from his usual oddities. He seemed anxious about something and looked like he hadn't slept properly in days. No offense, Mr. Nora, but it looks like it's the same for you.
Don't worry, none taken. I'm well aware.
This is his desk. As you can see, there are a bunch of documents he uses as research for his novels.
It's all here. We'd better take a look at his computer, and the shelves too. The sooner we get started, the sooner we'll find something out. Look at this here. There are some notes where he mentions the music box, but I can't quite understand what he means. AA375 is underlined.
AA, that's how the documents in the Donations and Biographies archive are designated. Maybe he was looking for something there.
Biographies. Let's start with the archive then. Where is it?
Donations and Biographies are on the basement level. I'm sure it will be closed, but we can easily find the janitor or a key. It's not a very busy area.
Of course it's in the basement. Why wouldn't it be in the basement? Husher was looking for something in the archive of Donations and Biographies. Finding it could be the first step to discovering his whereabouts. I only feel like it's right to play as this guy this time. But who else we got? We got Omar. Light source is a lighter. Omar, associate professor at the State University of Arts and Humanities. He has a PhD in art history and is a former student of Sebastian P. Husher, with whom he works regularly in the field of education and has developed a certain friendship. A dedicated professor and excellent motivator, Omar has developed a close personal and professional relationship with Grace Richards, a PhD student currently under the tutelage of Husher. And he has glasses. Never miss a thing when I'm wearing them. Okay. Grace has a torch. Eager to discover the world beyond her borders, Grace, who holds a master's in history, flew from the United States to Europe to complete her doctoral thesis and carry out research that was personally important to her. Tutored by Professor Sebastian P. Husher, Grace is a brilliant student who has found in Omar Nazari a fellow foreigner, a mentor and friend with whom she has clearly formed a bond of mutual understanding. And she has caffeine pills. Nice. And of course we got Homeboy from last game. I think I'm going to go with you. You have a coin. I don't know how that helps. Didn't get any other collectibles, so I probably missed something on the last level unless there's not that many of those. Daniel's story must continue. If you lose him, you will need to restart the episode. Well, I'd rather not. But if we lose you, it's I just met you. It's nothing personal.
Let me go. I know the place. You keep searching this area.
Will do. Alright. Where, oh where did Husher go? Damn, that's a loud door.
This place. There's something in the atmosphere. Something evil.
Well, that's a way to start it off. Thanks, man. I can't leave. I promised to help find Sebastian. Old copies of the News World paper. The last time I came to the newspaper archive, they were in the processing and putting everything onto microfilm. These books are here to entertain visitors, more than for any academic value. How many visitors we got down here? If this dispenser is full, then Grace hasn't been passed here. She must drink 4 liters of water a day and another 2 of coffee. Hey man, sometimes you need some liquids. Looks like there's a lock on this door. No creepy sounds though, but I guarantee you that's locked.
No.
That's the access card. Alright. Books waited to be shelved. That's not enough room in either the old or the new archives. Alright, can I look at this paper? No. Crisscross applesauce. Alright, Mr. Glover. I tried to give you back your access card, but I couldn't find you. I thought you were in the downstairs control room, but I see you're not. Anyway, I'm going away for the long weekend, and I'm not going to wait for you to turn up. We don't all have as much free time as you. Go to the shelves of the subject taught by Professor Dunn. From there, stand in front of those shelves that would contain my surname. Count as many shelves to the right as the size of Dunn's hat, and look on the upper shelves. Why does that have to be so cryptic? Don't mistake the professor's hat for mine. They are very different. In fact, I'll take my own with me just to make sure. Goodbye and enjoy the long weekend. P.S. I'm not taking my hat in the end. Okay, man.
Merino. He's always the same. That man needs a therapist.
I don't know whether people come here to do research or to get food out of the machine. It's a lot to look at. Folders containing various records. This is useless. Notes from the admin staff. I don't think I need these. Another one of these. That gives access to the cleaning room or the storeroom depending on who you ask. I did not mean to open that. Huh. I wanted to look at the printer. What a hulking giant printer. Classic. Grace hates these fax machines. She says they are old-fashioned, that email is the future. She might be getting a bit overexcited there. Actually, where I work, we have a ton of fax machines, which is kind of annoying. Alright, what we got up in here? We got these guys. We got Zachary Dunn. So that dude, Marino, wears a top hat. So not the top hat. Alright, we're looking for Dunn's hat, and Marino's hat is the top hat. Okay. Top hat. This says 8. Can I keep that? No. Use the hat. This is the hat we care about though. Short brim, hat made of brown felt, and it's a 6. Alright everyone, remember 6. This newspaper is from August. What's it doing here? Coffee machine doesn't seem to work. We got 2 doors. This one is for Zachary Dunn. Some ciggies. I would like to interact with the ciggies. This looks like a tip. If people would just make the effort to put things in a bin, even just their empty cans. Okay. Not hearing anything. I don't think the dean would be amused to know the professor keeps alcohol in his office. Records of former students. What would Marino need those for? Okay, so this is Marino's office. This bus is almost unrecognizable, so poorly looked after. Professor Marino loves model ships. Well, that's great for him. I get it though, they're pretty sick. Alright, we got exam dates. Letter her. He said something about the subject. Go to the shelves of the subject taught by Professor Dunn. So I need to look at his class list. But his hat size is a 6. Professor's butterfly collection. Grace despises him. She says it's psycho to keep that there. So this office is a useless. We care about this one. Professor Dunn is one of the most highly qualified teachers we have. Nice. Private paperwork, nothing to interest me. Here's a window. I would like to look at the window, but you won't turn around. Thank you. I don't see anybody on campus. The summer renovation work is really far beyond. Notes by Professor Dunn about this academic research. Interesting, but not very helpful right now. What does he teach, though? Dunn has set up his own semi-private library here. Every copy has been meticulously chosen. Ah, here we go. We got an exam date. But what do you teach, my guy? What do you teach? Y'all hear that? That is one of the best cooked french fries I've ever had. You're welcome for the ASMR. But seriously, what do you teach, bro? Professor's desk seems big enough to hide under. Well, that's great to know. I use this computer. No. You would think there'd be something in here that told you what he teaches, but okay. Did it say done on one of the things and I just missed it like a dummy? No, it just shows where their exams are. Okay. All good, all good. We'll figure it out. So that's basically everything here. Let's go back out here. At least we know his hat size. How bizarre. The cleaning staff never leave their toiletry lying in the way. Oh, you know. There's things happening now, man. Old newspapers for which copies have already been saved. Sebastian wouldn't waste time on this. Okay. Shelf A. What are you doing? There's nothing here. Oh, okay. This is where we can find this thing. Go to the shelves of the subject taught by Professor Dunn. From there, stand in front of the shelves that would contain my surname. Okay. Right. Count as many shelves to the right as the size of his hat and look in the upper shelves. Okay.
What's going on?
Oh, that's not good. I only know one place to go so far.
I stop, I'll freeze. I'm finally warming up. Thank goodness.
That was unnecessary. His name is Michael Marino, Joseph Michael Marino. Okay. Let's just kind of take a gander first around here. Projector cable is missing. The people in this department have a problem with other people's stuff. So is that something I need to activate later? Yep. Usher is perfectly capable of leaving a packet of cigarettes here. Could he be using the projector for his investigation? It would seem so. Oh god, that goes downstairs. Don't know if I'm ready for that. Thank you. Damn, there's a lot. The handwriting on those notes might be Sebastian's, but I'm not sure. Grace would probably know. She's good at that sort of thing. Surname, count as many shells to the right as his thing. And look up there.
No.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, no!
Oh.
Anywhere to hide?
The only place I know is way the hell back here, man.
I can't hide.
Yeah? Go in the door. Oh, God.
Oh my.
Calm down. It's fine.
God is great. Thank you for saving me.
Jay. I must be misreading something. Go to the shelves of the subject taught by Professor Dunn. So this might not be the subject by Professor Dunn. I don't know what subject this is. No, I didn't want to check that. Okay, well. Let me waste 10 years looking at that. Okay. What is downstairs then? I think that book belongs to Professor Dunn. He always leaves things lying around. Bloody hell, what's happened to all these boxes? Handwritten notes. They might be Professor Marino's, but I doubt Sebastian wrote them. Okay. It's a Y. That's an X. Stand in front of the shelf that would contain my surname. Count as many shelves to the right as the size of Dunn's hat, which was a 6. And look on the upper shelves. looked there and I did J and M. An L, M. Count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already checked that one, but maybe it meant here. It did say check the top, right? Count as many, blah blah blah, and look in the upper shelves. So I would have thought it was here.
No.
In the upper shelves.
No.
No. Then the other one would have been a J. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would have been here.
No.
Okay, so I was just miscounting. They're counting the first one as 1, not 0. Whatever. Cool. As the janitor is Maxwell Glover. He controls the access to the restricted areas of the archive. Not anymore. I control the restricted areas. Alright, where do we go first? I know this one back here was a janitorial one, so maybe check that first. Boom. All I heard was a mouse. Okay, I don't know how the cleaning staff manages it with such a small basin. Ugh. Mice are everywhere. Okay, we got the slides for the projector. Now we just need power. What the hell are these slides all about? Good question. Cleaning products and disinfectant? I don't think I need these. Alright, well let's get to the actual archives now, before anything else crazy happens. We need to remember we need a power cable. There's so much audio-visual material here that I still haven't all been classified. A tape.
Uh-huh.
I just saw something weird as fuck. I don't smoke because Miss Claire doesn't like me smoking near the books, even though the students do it all the time. When I came back, the slide machine had switched on by itself. Professor Husher once mentioned that the same thing had happened to him, so I thought it was just acting up again. I went to turn it off, and I saw there was a picture of the old archive door projected on the screen. have sworn I saw the control room from downstairs. And not just that, there was someone in there holding the release lever. It was me. I was in there. I pulled the cable, took the slides, and got the hell out of there. That's all you want, but now, I'm scared to go back downstairs.
But where did you put the cable? There are just sticky notes with reminders. This black stuff doesn't look like just dirt. Weird. Okay. Alright, so this leads downstairs. But before we go there, I'm gonna see if I can find the cable around the other side of that room. Because I didn't check the other side. Because there's boxes here. Anything over here? There's a bunch of books. He didn't say where he put the cable. I need the slides once I manage to plug in the projector. Yeah, so we don't have that yet. Said he was scared to go downstairs though, so I don't know why it would be down there. Yeah, these are just shelves. Okay. Well, down we go. What's the worst that could happen, right? We're already in the basement. Now we're going into the basement's basement. Awesome. Hey, everyone just stores materials wherever they can. So we got door there, and then whatever the hell this is. The locker is open. Looks like a person could fit inside. Well, that's great. I'll be hiding in there later, I'm sure. Oh my god. That's a note. Oh god. That's what I said.
I managed to close it. Praise be to God.
All right. So, not going down there yet. That was insane. Feels strange that Maxwell isn't there at the other side of the window. It's a cool lever in there though. This door, the door from the slides, I can see myself behind it, and now it's real and I can open it. The image from the slides is a door. I can get the chain off, but I'm going to need the key. I need to open it in order to get out. It's also dark, but if I can get out, maybe there's a light out there. Interesting. A handful of lines that doesn't make much sense. What's this do? Okay. So I need something.
To find a way to keep this lever lowered.
Yeah, man, I was about to say that. Okay, sounds quiet. There is another door though. Let's check here first. Hey, there's the cable. That's what's up. Double-ended cable. One end to plug into the socket. Yeah. The old archive has needed renovations for years. I'm not surprised these books are in here. Whoa, it looks like the door is ajar. Should I open this door? I mean, I really want that, but like, what's in there? Let's do it. I only live once. All the paperwork from those files could be lost in a flood, and it would have absolutely no impact. These could come in handy. I don't know for what yet, but these must belong to one of the workers. There's not much need for them in the art history department. I don't think those are going to help me hold this down, but make sure. Yeah. I still feel like the weight of them would hold it, but you know, whatever. So until I find a weight for that, can't go out there. Is the spooky still here? No, looks like I can just open it. Alright, well let's go check out this whole projector issue. You be flickering. Alright, let's get some power going to this bad boy. God, that's bright.
I have a feeling this isn't going to be anything like giving a class.
Yeah, you know, I think you're right. Select. Oh god. He has a key. Okay. Do these go in a certain order? So we got the door. We got a shadow monster in a box. We have a light. We have a hole. Okay, you have a key. The key is on the ground there. What am I checking exactly? Yeah. That's locked. Bolt cutters could open that, whatever that is. Yeah. And a lever. Some pissed off rats. And I swore you were holding a key. Box? Okay. Can you move these around? You can, but why would I need to? Stop it. So there were mice that were mad when I looked at that one. So that's the key in the box. There's a door. Door. No rats. There are rats. And then this dude. That's more slides than that are even here. So what if we put the key first? You there. You in the back. They tear the power. Interesting.
What's this? Where did these lights come from?
More like, what do I do with these slides? So you have a key in your hand, but on the screen you don't. That box has a key. You have a key. You have a door. This is the wiring. It's a door. Alright, so we got a box with a key. That's great. There's the room with the lock. It's power, it's not cut. But then we got the rats who are cutting it. We have a door. We have the rats again. Power is cut. You're looking at the key. I'm gonna go look around again because I feel like I am missing something. Unless anyone else knows what the hell that means. I can't go out there right now. Can go in here. Wasn't anything in here I needed though, is there? Random tools. Cleaning supplies. And a wash basin. Already went in the offices. highly doubt there's anything down here. Grab the key. He said something about the door was a door. So maybe I need to put the door up and I can go down there and walk through it. Where is it? This guy. I can't interact with it. Can't go back downstairs. Image from the slides is a door. I get the chain off, but I'm going to need the key. I need to open it in order to get out. It's also dark, but if I can get out, maybe there's a light out there. Need the key. Need the key for the door. You got the box with the key. You have a key. You have a door. You got power. You got light. There's the key. There's the door. He's not there, which is kind of creepy. There's the door. Power. But then y'all come along and fuck shit up. Now you cut the power. Back to the door for some reason. You're pointing at it. So you want the key. Put that before you. Every time I say the power, then the rats come along. So like if I put the power in front, like if I put those two in front, what happens? Yeah, we have a switch. They break it automatically. I am so confused. You have the key. Okay, we're gonna put the door back in the front. I'm gonna put y'all in the back. Creepy door dude, I'm gonna put you in second place. And you're gonna go there. So we got the door. Cool. The door goes to this side of the room for some reason. We didn't see the key. Then we have power. Which always gets messed up by the rats. You got the key. You want the key. Yeah. If I put you first. If I put the door last. Power. Ah, now there's light on the key. What does that mean? I can't grab that key, right? I want the key. Okay, this is just all about ordering. So you definitely want the light before the box. Okay. You need the light for the box. Key is gone. Okay. So the light needs to go before the box. 100%. Where the hell's the box? Yeah. So you go there. That's how you get the key. That I don't know about. So you got the light. That shows the key. Cool. This guy's gone. Shows you the door. Shows you the power. Shows you the door. And the door is unlocked. Put you at the end. I'm gonna put you in front of the door. Nope. I'm gonna put you in front of the door. Power first. Here's the key. Got power. You say, yeah, the door's open now. Door has no chains. Key's gone. The light. Is that good or bad? No, that breaks it. We want you. Want the key. I don't know if we want you yet. And I have no idea what this power thing is all about. Shows you the key. The door is locked. The light's not on. Did I put the light up? Some of them get played twice. You turn on the light for the box. You get the power. Door's unlocked, but the power's not on. I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to do, to be honest. What if I move those back? So we have a door. We want the door to be unlocked. So maybe that's what has to go first, because it also ends as last. Lights are on, you get the key, you got the power. Oh boy, you got the power, you got the light, and the door's unlocked. So, aha!
There's a door in the screen?
Yeah, there's a door in the screen, but can I actually use it? Oh, that's creepy. That's cool.
This is... It's unbelievable.
Yeah, let's just open it up. Sure, it'll be fine.
What kind of hellish place have I gotten into?
Says the guy who decides to go, what the hell? There's faces in the wall. Okay, I got a saw now. The blade is disgustingly dirty. Where on earth did this piece of crap come from? Whoa, hello buddy. How are you? God almighty, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm gonna have to cut your arm off, I feel like. Oh! Ew. He's all jiggly. A hand sawn from a strangely mummified corpse. There's a ring on the finger. Okay. It's rigid and there's a ring on the ring finger. I don't want to look at this a second longer. Okay.
This is gross. I can't believe what I just did.
Is there another door? Elsewhere. Interesting. Oh, you're gonna get up, aren't you? No? Okay, now I have a wedding ring. Is this door still locked? And am I still using the projector now? No. Alright, let's see if we can use the mummified hand to hold down the lever. I shouldn't have just done that, but you know, screw it. Hey, there's at least lights in here.
I haven't been here in so long.
First bright area we've been to. That noise is annoying though. There's nothing useful here. Let's go look on the some other shelves. Let's go this way first. Actually, is there a map? Oh my god, this place is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, we got anything over here? Nothing over here. So next we got here. Nothing useful here. Nothing useful here. A whole lot of nothing useful. It's always the last place you check though, huh? European Families, Great and Small. An old book about the Legrand family. Rather the worse for wear. The House of Legrand, which later merged with the House of Amsberg, volume XC2, and its ups and downs over the years, the rise and fall of an industrial empire, and the squandering of a legacy by Auguste Legrand, last heir to the huge family fortune, who spent his life obsessed with investigating the paranormal. Well, he would love what we're going through. Make this one of the most thrilling volumes of this collection. So did I take it? I got what I was looking for. I should get out of here. You right. Make sure there's nothing else in here though. And this is when hell breaks loose. Yep. The abyss. You are sinking. Get out as quick as you can. To escape, repeatedly press W. They'll try to catch you by the arms. To prevent this, press A or D at the right time. If you don't manage it, you'll have to free yourself by pressing the same button several times. Don't take too long or you'll definitely sink. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get used to this. Did not like that. Hey, I'm back upstairs. Is there a map for here? No. Help! Oh, there you are. What's up, me?
I think this is part of what Husher was investigating.
Let's see. It's a book about Auguste Legrand. A biography, or a collection of articles about him, I think. He apparently spent part of his life traveling the world in search of odd, rare events. Rich people stuff.
Classic.
The biography suddenly ends right after his last journey. It says here, he returned without his equipment, without the huge amount of money he wasted on the project, and with a simple memento of the music he brought home to his little girls, 8-year-old Elaine and newborn Ariadne. And here's a note from Husher that says, see the archives events newspaper. Is there a newspaper archive over here?
he not gonna bring up that he almost got dragged to the depths of hell? I feel like that should be the first thing he said. Speed and stealth. You have a lot of serenity. You've made it this far, man. Let's do this.
I know the place. You keep searching this area.
I trust you and your glasses.
I have to find the newspaper Sebastian consulted.
Yeah, you do. The result of the June exams are still pinned up. How they do? World War One. Oh my god. There are so many doors. Alright. Let's get to it. 22nd International Conference on the History of Science. It was held in Beijing and I was there. Sent by the university. Grace loved the present. I brought her back. Fire alarm button. I must avoid touching that. I don't know, man. You might want that. Coffee machine. They must make enough profit from Grace alone. These newspapers should be available on microfiche by now. Microfiche. What are these notes? They look like random words. Oh, like telegrams. Who managed to pull out the telephone cable? Of course. I can hide under here, huh? For once, space below a table that isn't filled with junk. I could get under there if need be. Classic. Oh my god. Scared the shit out of me. Sebastian would never use a computer. I don't think he'd even know how to turn it on. Well, that's just kind of funny. I wouldn't mind opening a window to get some air in here, but I've got more important things to do. Yeah, like not getting murdered by that thing we just saw. Papers scattered about everywhere, and a broken computer. Without help, I won't be able to move these boxes in a million years. Alright, so there's one door here we didn't check.
No.
Oh, God. Alright, I didn't want to...
Playing a sick joke on me.
Yeah, man, sick joke. Sick joke of don't go in that room. Books about art and art history. It looks like they wanted to transfer them somewhere else, but they haven't. Alright, we got 3 doors. Oh, here's a mouse. What's that? Bolt and chain? Oh my god.
Oh my.
Help me. Oh,
Maxwell, is that
please.
you? Maxwell, it's Professor Nasiri. Are you okay? Can you get out?
No, 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 no. I can't get out. My flashlight is out of batteries. I need batteries.
All right. I'll try to help you with this.
Okay. We need batteries. I think I know who did this. I hope they stop their nonsense soon. Okay, so we need batteries. Why is he in the women's restroom, by the way? Why is the women's restroom so much dirty? It's not the first time a drain has been blocked. Luckily, the sink isn't overflowing. Apparently, I can use something here. Ugh. For God's sake, that's disgusting. The hell is that noise? Alright, so we need something for the water. I don't have anything. But we got two things we can do down here. We need a key for those rooms, so we need to go check out the other side. And hopefully not get sucked into the abyss while we're doing it. I haven't checked out this door. Oh my god, there's so many places. Okay. A lot of books. Lots of books. Don't think I need any of these books. Not yet anyways. Yeah. I'm sure one of these will mean something to me eventually. But for now, this means nada. Oh god.
What was that?
Good question, man. What was that? Okay, so that's all the microfiches. What is on this side of the building? No one is in the secretary's office either. The hell?
Oh, the secretary's office sensor is on.
I think a key would do, but the fact is, when there's nobody in the security's office, the sensor keeps the door shut to unauthorized people. Interesting. So it's obviously locked. Or not. This one's locked. Yeah.
No.
I think the people in the security office are so short of space they have to keep all this here. Radio. A radio used by the janitor. Great. Looks like the battery cover is stuck. I can't open it. Okay, so we need a screwdriver. Did I take it with me? Cool. It's unbelievable that we use Maxwell's room as a junk room. The poor man has the patience of a saint. Can't go in there yet. We need a screwdriver to get into this. What the hell is this room? For the love of God, where is everyone? I brought the secretary flowers today, and she wasn't there. Nobody was. Where did everyone go? The whole crew was supposed to be here today to paint. If this is a joke, I don't think it's funny. I'm not painting by myself. I'm gonna sit here and bum around until the joke is over. If you're not here by then, I'm out of here. You can tell the boss if you want. Tell him why you think it's funny for all of y'all to disappear just because I was a half an hour late. See if he laughs. Tools left around, as though the workers just disappeared all of a sudden. Can of paint. Paint. Can of full red paint. Paint is totally dried out. Paint is dry, solid as a rock. Okay. I was looking for a screwdriver, but okay. I don't like whatever that noise is. It had long been known that they were going to do renovations to the newspaper archive. That they weren't going to be finished is another story. What is this? Those books should be in the archive or in the library, but we're short on space in both places. Oh, this room's nice. Except for that noise. No way, these notes are by the professor of the modern history department. The last meeting I know they had here was almost 2 months ago. Well, that's disturbing. Howdy, boys. In the name of God, what the heck are those photos? You right? Can we turn that off? No? We're cool with that? Okay. Cool. Right on. Oh, God. Bad touch. Let go. No. Yeah, you right. Pin. Okay, a metallic mechanical pin. It's got a sharp point, but I think it's out of lead. Okay, can I use that on the paint? No. Look, I fit under the table. Good to remember, just in case. Another hiding spot. So this has 2 doors to it. And all 3 of these I haven't been in, so let's start with the first one here. First, let's read this. More books that shouldn't be here. I now have a sharp pencil. Whatever that'll do.
No.
Okay, so that one's locked.
No.
Also locked. These lockers are for the researchers and they are used for this office. I wonder who has the keys. So I already went in there, but there's these 2 rooms left. Nope, that room is right out. Fool me once. Fuck you, Marino. Wow, I see the professor is as popular as everyone among the art history students. I think I know who did it. At least the emergency exit isn't locked. If it weren't for Grace coming to search for me and Sebastian, I'd get out of here quick. Okay, I got a paint roller. Sponge roller used to paint the walls and ceiling. Thank goodness the sponge didn't go hard. In fact, it's still a bit wet. Okay. What good does that do? Okay. Well, that's all the rooms. I highly doubt this can open this, but it does. Okay. So we got batteries. What? Alright, so we'll take the batteries back to homie in the girl restroom. And hopefully not get grabbed by the abyss. Da-de-da. Don't mind me. Oh god. That was cheap. Hey man, you need some batteries?
Maxwell, I got your batteries.
Oh, thanks. It's so dark in here. So dark.
Maxwell's keychain. A key with several keys hanging from it. Obtained from Maxwell, the department janitor. These are the keys to the newspaper archive offices. Nice. Looks like we have 4 of them. Possibly. This ain't gonna be good.
Maxwell, are you there?
Well, this is how you get murdered.
Maxwell, where are you?
Well, I'll let Maxwell handle Maxwell. Double check. Safety first, then teamwork. The hell is this thing? One of our microfiche readers. Looks like it's in good condition. That thing's actually pretty sick. These clothes look like one Sebastian's normally wear. Okay, so maybe he was in here. But there's no other info. That's a puzzle, so we might have to have some things for that. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Can't move those boxes. This one still sounds okay.
Uh-huh.
Can you open it? There you go. Maybe Sebastian was here. Did he leave those rolls of film on the floor? Those aren't really on the floor, but... Good condition. So now we have 2 of these. Why do we need 2 of them? Still gotta figure out what we're gonna do about this secretary. I have bolt cutters and I have paint. Can I combine these? Paint is dry. I'm not gonna be able to dip the roller in it. Why do I need to dip a roller in it? Okay, this is one of the rooms. Still sounds good. Dang, he has his own water cooler.
What is this? What is it?
Oh, it's too cold in here.
Walk around. Thank God. Everything's calm again.
That was annoying. Alright, so what was going on in here? Or I was really interrupted? Professor Lowry normally uses this office. The students can't stand her, Grace included. Okay. That's it. That's all I almost froze my buns off for. Oh my god, not again. Fuck off. No, 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 no. Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm fucking up. Well, R.I.P. I screwed that one up. Don't let them grab your arms. Yeah, you right.
It's been a while now. Should we go see if everything's okay?
Well, you're up next. 'Cause I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? 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 What
bet he got wrapped up reading something. I'll go check.
Yeah. Dang.
I have to find the newspaper Professor Husher was looking for.
Yeah, who cares about Omar, right? There's my back right there. Whose is all this? Alright, so... yeah, we didn't even make it in the room.
It's the secretary's office sensor. The door must be closed.
Alright, let's try not to get her murdered. Omar died too young. Omar mentioned that Professor Husher liked this type of painting. Could he have been here? Possibly. LeGrant Amsberg, wealthy but fallen on hard times during the 20th century. What happened? Death of Argos LeGrant. Check records and investigate the family, past and present, heirs, distant relatives. I have to find out about his life, but also his death, the 17th of March. I almost forgot to check the back of that. You never know. Alright, so I got can of dried out paint for some reason. Alright, well let's go down to that room. See if we can get the paint yet. I don't know why we need the paint yet. Maybe it'll help us with the security sensor. This person is definitely a lot slower. That's okay. There's water here. Maybe we can use that either on the paint or on the roller. Paint is ready to apply. Nice. Oh, so much nice. And so we can combine that with the roller. What the hell is that noise? So we're not going out there.
What is going on here?
Oh god. Okay, so we are now stuck in the bathroom. I don't really trust it, but it sounds like it's gone. For now. So the only thing I can think to use this paint for is to stop the sensor.
Just a little redecorating.
Boom. Easy as that.
Hopefully I got the damn thing to stop working.
Damn right. Okay. It all looks like a normal day of work, but there's nobody here. Yeah, a key. Small key made of hard plastic. It says 10 on it. This must be the key for a desk or a drawer.
Am I hearing voices?
On second voices, I'm trying to read. Room A is Professor Whisk. Room B is Professor Husher, so he was in B. Incidents and comments. Becca, read this as soon as you see it. Professor Husher is acting weird. He wanders around the archive all day, lost in thought. It's odd, even for him. He barely even answers me. Sometimes he carries a music box he winds up every now and then. Mr. Spencer has taken him to task several times, and whenever he does that, it looks as if Husher has just woken up. Then he goes back to his office and spends hours holed up in there. Chris says he's the same at night, if not worse. We think he slept in his office because no one has seen him. Okay. So he's in room B. Okay. Oh my god. Every time. This place sucks. He was in room B. Meeting room. These are offices. So I guess that means the other side. Perhaps. Are these rooms labeled? That's an office. 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 Well, that's A, and this would be B. Is there anything in here I can open? Is there anywhere we saw? No. Okay, we'll just have to check. But this little key opens. I don't like that. Anywhere. We saw a room earlier that had a cabinet. That was in the HR room, but... or the secretary's office.
Omar, what happened to you? Omar, answer me.
I feel like this is gonna get me murdered, but let's find out. Yep. Of course it did. You shouldn't talk to dead people.
It's been a while now.
It's been a while, man.
It's okay.
Omar, what happened to you? Omar, answer me.
I feel like this is gonna get me murdered, but let's find out. Yep. Of course it did. We got both the college kids, dude.
I'll go take a look.
You shouldn't talk to dead people. Yeah, that one was on me. I was curious if she could break him out of it or something, but I guess not.
I need to find that newspaper.
Yeah, don't mind the two missing people. Alright, so I don't think I could open this cabinet in here, but I'm gonna double check while we're here. This is where I found the key, but closed. Yeah, I can't use the key here. No, it's a plastic key too, and there's more rooms on this side. Interesting. I don't think there was anything in here. No. I just need to figure out where this key goes. Go look in the meeting room again. There's a ton of crap in here. Y'all weirdos. No special like room or anything. There must be something this key goes to around here. But what and where? Doesn't seem to be anything from in here. So we have both these offices. Wasn't this room always does something creepy? But there is nothing in here to open. Closed. Don't have any tools to force them open. No drawers or anything in here. There was this room, but there was a creepy sound in here last time. So that's gonna be a no. Emergency exit. This door is locked. Yeah. Interesting. This side of the hallway looks clean. Only place I didn't re-look is in here. I didn't see anything in here. Where the hell does this key go? Oh, it probably opens one of these things for the microfilms. Which one do I need? Room B was Professor Husher. Barely even answer me. Sometimes he carries a music box he winds up every now and then. Ah, I didn't look on the back. Of course. William says he heard strange noises that sound like screams, but when he went to check, no one was there. Today he asked me about the Northern Advisor Archives, a small newspaper from some godforsaken little town from 1913. Okay, 1913. What the hell would he be looking for there? If you notice anything really weird, call security. No one has seen Max for days, and something tells me that before the holidays are over, something is going to happen. I have a bad feeling about this. 1913. Oh, this is going up, so it is on this side. $18.99, 19. This one. Okay. So now we take that and we can watch it in one of the thingamabobs. If I don't get murdered first. This is the one with his little code in it, right? Yeah, cool. 1913. They give it an exact date on that thing. Just says 1913. No date there. '20th century. '17th of March. '13th. 17th. Fetch, and I can print. That's not helpful. That won't be helpful. This is August. That's how we got 1913. That's on here. So 1913. This is the 17th of March. March, January. 1913. Classifieds, biology, opinion, crime reports. Is this right? Yeah. This is what the professor was looking for. I have to let Mr. Noir know. LeGrant Emsburg family dies. Legros LeGrant, the LeGrant family heir and owner of the business conglomerate LGA Inc., has died in mysterious circumstances along with his wife and his elder daughter, who was 8 years old. The events took place late last night in the family's holiday home, where they were spending some time in spring after the well-known Maggate had been on a trip. Although the authorities have said very little in their public statements and the lines of investigation are open, the strongest theory so far is that the family has been the victim of a violent robbery, the only survivor being the younger daughter, Adrienne, who is safe and sound under the care of police officers. Okay, let's try to get out of here without getting, murdered by that. And that's why we have bolt cutters. Nice.
Something here. A note from a certain Sylvia that says, Professor Husher, remember to pick up your typewriter and the rest of your belongings from the library desk. This is the university library. If you need your own space, you can use your office. If Husher left documents in there, it may be worth taking a peek too.
I think you should take a look at this.
Let me see. Oh God, did you read that? Argos Legrand, heir to the Legrand family and owner of the LGA Incorporated business conglomerate, has died under mysterious circumstances along with his wife and 8-year-old daughter. It occurred last night at the family's holiday home, where they were spending part of the spring after the famous magnate's most recent trip. While police remain open-minded in their official statements and maintain that all lines of inquiry remain open, popular theories suggest that the family fell victim to a violent robbery, leaving the younger daughter, Ariadne, the sole survivor. She is currently safe in police custody. Oh my God, they're all dead. This is a dead end. Husher left some documents at the library. Maybe there's something there. It's all that's left to check.
I'll handle this. Keep looking. I'll report back ASAP.
It's a sick statue. The Great Library. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this stream. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to hit that follow button and join me next time to figure out what happens in this twisted tale. Till then, just chill. And as always, where my goats at? Later, y'all.